what ends up happening, the planet is flooded, because now what has happened is they put that box of DNA on the ship with Noah, and then the waters, of course, started to rise. They set off the nuclear bomb, and the Anunnaki jumped in their ships and they hovered above the earth until the water went down. All right. So once the floods subsided, the water subsided rather, and the flood went away, the Anunnaki came back down. And when the Anunnaki came back down, they met up with each other. However, they met up, and according to the book of Enki, they were devastated. Probably not Enlil so much, but Ninmah was. It says she was crying, and of course they were all upset. The humans weren't there or what have you, but they were upset. And so some kind of way, here comes Enki's son. Enki's son come up in here with the boat that Noah was on. Because they're in a state of despair right now, because they're looking at the earth and it's been destroyed. There are now continents in different areas or what have you. And here comes Noah rolling up. Because why? Why could they find him? Because Enki's son was on the ship with Noah. And so they pulled up some kind of way. However, they pulled up in the ship, but they pulled up and Enlil went off. It says, according to the book of Enki, he attacked Enki. Enlil started trying to fight Enki because he was upset. He was like, I told you, where these humans come from, man? And he wanted to scuffle. And so what ended up happening is Enki was like, look, calm down, brother. Look, listen, look at this place. Look, who gonna clean this up? Who gonna clean this up? We need some humans. I know how to make more humans. So chill out, all right? We need some more humans. See, everybody need to get their own set of humans, because this place is a mess. I'm not gonna clean this up. Who gonna clean it up? So now we got humans, okay? So chill out, brother. We gotta clean this mess up. It was at this point when they started having different gods, if you will, because they divided up the land. And so this is when they start talking about, again, when you start hearing about royalty and Isis and her husband Osiris and how he was cut up into so many pieces, and she went and found him, and something about his penis, and some stories say she found the penis, and other stories say she didn't find the penis, and the ones that say she found the penis says that she impregnated herself some kind of way. She made him come back to life or she made his penis come back to life to the point where she can impregnate himself, according to the stories in the ancient scriptures. And she gave birth. Was it Hercules? But I think this is ones they're saying is Jesus too. So this is that story. So like you have a lot of Shakespeare stories, and they mimic, or they are very familiar, sound familiar to what the Anunnaki were doing in the book of Enki. All right. This is why another thing you want to read Shakespeare stories. It's similar to what went on in, where they were killing each other. So there was wars, by the way. So this is what happened. Enki, everybody who got their own territory, like I told you when I first started talking, Enki would create or fashion another human to the design of that particular god or Anunnaki. So each Anunnaki that had his own territory, Enki would create a set of humans for that god or that territory. And then, when it got to the point where they were fighting over territory, well, now who do you think they got fighting for them? They're going to have their humans go after that territory over there. They're going to have their humans. That's why you see in the Bible where you'll hear some of the characters in there, they would say, well, my God gave me this. Well, tell your God to give you that. If you want it, then just tell your God. We told our God hooked us up. You get hooked up by your God. Eshmani says, is it true we don't supposed to have periods? Yes, Ishmael, I take it you're a woman. Yes, we're not supposed to have periods. All right? Because we talked about, this is why there's a lot of trying to get women to have sex and procreate. Let me finish this story, then I'll go into that. Does this remind anyone of the Planet of the Apes? Listen, all of this is very much like the Planet of the Apes, where things switch. And the tail will be the head, and the head will be the tail. Yeah.